Hi everyone, it's Kelly here from spiritualawakeningsigns.com, and today we're doing another intuitive card reading. So this is really your ascension energy reading. It's going to let you know how your awakening is going, what we need to watch out for globally and really as an entire community of people going through spiritual awakening, and also some of the themes, the blocks, the problems that you might be facing and moving into the next higher vibrational level in your spiritual awakening. So it can really help you to shift forward. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take one card for all of us going through spiritual awakening. This is a card that will really help us to understand what's going on a bigger scale, and then you can choose from card 1, 2 or 3 to choose your message. It's just for you, and you'll be able to take from that what you need, and it'll let you know what's going on in your spiritual awakening. So I can see a few people have joined us already. Hi to Julie. Julie's with us, and so are a few others. So hello everyone, and let's get started. Okay, so I'll always clear my cards before we begin and just give them a little shuffle. So right now we're looking for the card that's for all of us in spiritual awakening. What is it that we need to know right now? What do we need to know most of all? You can feel that card, it's already here. Okay, here we are. Life purpose. Now I know this is probably backwards for you guys. Life purpose. So this is really telling me that a lot of light workers are moving towards their life purpose right now. It's a big theme, and there's a big call for everyone to really align with that true purpose within. That's the soul mission that you came here with. That's the thing that before you came down here you said, I'm going to go and I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do, to help, to serve, to uplift the vibration, to assist humanity, to help Gaia, whatever it is. There'll be something special that you're supposed to do, and it's about your life purpose. Now what you'll notice in this card is you'll see all the lovely angels behind this kind of ascended master, guru type figure. And really what this tells me is that many of us are now starting to follow those ways, those higher ways that the ascended masters have taught us and the legacies that they've left behind. And it's really about finding that master within. This is the time when you're going to be doing that. What I can see is that there's a lot of this wonderful gold colour to this card, which is not just about abundance, but it's about who you really are. It's all about really aligning with who you really are, and when you do that, you'll find that your life purpose path just opens up for you, and you'll become totally aligned with it. It's a very, very powerful card. Big shifts coming for light workers right now. Very much so. Fantastic. So now I invite you to choose card 1, 2 or 3, just off the top of your head, what card resonates most, and you can let us know below what card you would like. And when you do that, when you choose it just off the top of your head and you don't think about it too much, you're allowing the soul to make the decisions. That's the most important. When you think about it a little bit longer, you find that the brain starts to get involved. First thought that pops into your head is it card 1, 2 or 3? And let's see. So if you pick card number 1, here is your card. Let's see. Okay. So notice the signs. That's what you need to do right now. This is very much about being given guidance and being led by spirit, being led by your guides, by those higher energies, and it's about noticing the signs that they actually give you. This card is an indicator that you're getting a lot of signs and you're either doubtful about how where they're coming from, or that they're actually there. Maybe you're questioning yourself and saying, is this real? Can that really be right? And you may be brushing it off as coincidence, but it's not. Or it could also be that there are lots of signs around you all the time and you're not aware of them. And your guides and those higher energies that are trying to assist you want you to look for the signs, because they're giving you messages in everything you do every day. This also makes me think that some sign has happened for you recently, and that you maybe questioned the validity of it. So think back to something kind of seemingly coincidental, something that happened that is like, whoa, that's a bit strange. Something's happened recently, and the guides are giving you this confirmation that if that has happened for you, it really is a confirmation for you that they are sending you signs, they're sending you messages, they are communicating with you all the time. All you need to do is become just that little bit more aware to acknowledge them when they show up. And a great way to encourage more of those signs to show up is actually just silently in your mind to say, thank you. Thank you for the sign. Acknowledge it in some way to your guides or the universal energies that are assisting you. And even if you don't know their name, you just say thanks. And when you acknowledge it, you really send the message that you want more of these messages. You want more of these signs because you're paying attention and you see them. and your guides definitely want to help you with that. So that's card number 1. So let's see now. Card number 2. If card number 2 was your card, let's find out what you need to focus on in your spirituality and in your awakening right now. Let's see. Oh, there's a powerful energy to this. Ah, there we go. Assertiveness. Okay, so if card 2 was your card, what you're really being told is that you need to work on speaking your truth. This is all about the throat chakra, which can get quite blocked, particularly for light workers. As we've moved through all our many lifetimes, we shut down our communication. We don't like to stand up for what we really feel or share our psychic gifts and abilities. There's a lot of fear in expressing ourselves, expressing or sharing the fact of the gifts and the abilities that we have. This may indicate that there are areas where the energy that's coming in is people pleaser. You need to watch out for being a people pleaser. It's a big part of moving forward as a light worker, because you can't help anyone when you're stuck in that pattern. And that's all that it is. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's just a pattern that's not serving you to your highest and best good. So I feel that there is assertiveness that's needed. There is clear communication that's needed. And this is really the nudge from spirit and the universal energies that it's time for you to speak your truth. So there may be people or someone or some situation where you've been holding back, and really what this is saying is it's time to speak the truth, and you can do that in a way that is reasonable, that is polite, that's fair, but it is important to have your voice heard. Very, very important. There are other energies here. There's a lot of energies of strength, standing in your own power, and again, it's about aligning with who you really are, because who you really are is a strong, assertive person, but you can be assertive with kindness. You can do it in a way that is absolutely reasonable and fair, and that's what it feels like this energy is doing for you. And I feel that the more that you do that, it's going to clear this block in the throat chakra. You need to get that cleared out. So every time you speak up, you'll find that it improves that throat chakra. Let's see. I also feel that it's kind of about moving into a new life energy. There's a new life energy there. It's making change within yourself. It's deciding that you're not going to allow yourself to be treated unfairly, to be walked over the top of, to really have anyone. It's about dynamics. That's what's coming up. It's about looking at the relationships that you have and making sure that they're healthy, basically. So make sure that they are, make sure that you speak up where appropriate, and you can always take a moment to think about the best way to put things across so that you're still in alignment with your higher truth. But you must know that there is nothing wrong with speaking your truth. There's nothing wrong with addressing issues when they come up, or speaking to people about things. Sometimes as light workers we feel like we're not being a nice person, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, so there we are. Okay, now if you chose card number 3, it has jumped out of the deck. Okay, so that means there's a lot of power behind this. Card number 3, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. Okay, if this is your card, this is a big indicator that awakening has intensified your energies, that you're in a state of shift, and that you are really raising your vibration. But what you're going to find is that you're going through a bit of a purge at the moment. So energetically, there's a lot of dense energies, there's a lot of negative energy, there's a lot of stuff that is stored within your energy system that does not serve you anymore, and it's all going to be rising to the surface to be cleared. So this is a very powerful card. It's really an indicator of transformation. It's about shift and it's about change. Now it's change in a good way. It's clearing out all that negative stuff out of your energy system. When you do that, you're going to be more in alignment with your higher self. You're going to be more spiritually awakened. You're going to be more centered, and you're also going to find that your energy is lovely and clear, which means that the things that you draw into your field through the law of attraction, all that negativity that was in your aura is going to be gone. It's going to be cleared out. So you'll be drawing more positive things to you and able to manifest much more easily. It's a very powerful card. Yeah, I feel like it's deep cleanse of the energy system, really clearing things out in a big way and feeling renewed, feeling that once you've done that, I can sense there's going to be a great connection to source and a great connection to your guides and spirits and the higher energies that you're working with, because all the blocks, all the difficulty and the stuff that's in the way of that negative energy is going to be cleared out. So very, very powerful, really big shift coming for you. And what I can see is You'll notice all the wonderful light up around this angel. As you do that, you're going to find that you become much more enlightened. It's going to clear and shift a lot of those energies and align you with higher vibrational energy, which is just fantastic. So really great card for you. Now do let us know if you resonated with any of the messages that we shared today. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Remember that you can click below to be notified whenever we go live, and if you're watching on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've got lots more videos to come, and have a great day.